grind was that? And physically, you're okay the entire game. That looked like kind of maybe shaking your hand early after you hit that helmet on one of your throws. What was it like for you today and to grind through it as a team?
Yeah, that's what this league's about. Battling adversity. I gave him one early in the game, just battling back that next drive, and I'm just trying to be that next play mentality. That's what coach is preaching all the time. Battling back from good plays, battling back from bad plays, and proud of our defense for stepping up. They stepped up big time, and like I said, it's next men up. We got a lot of guys come in and play, make plays, and help us out. So just proud of them, and just good to get a win and good to get that 10th win.
How emotional was it to see both Jared and Will go down and get carted off and what they were going through?
Man, I love those guys, man. It's they're gonna be all right. I think that's the big thing about those guys. They're gonna work hard and they're gonna be back, and they've done such a good job for us this year, man. I love those guys. Will and Jared, they've been meant a lot to me. I've got to know them in different ways, and it hurts. It's disappointing, man. But hey, that's this game. That's life, and they'll bounce back and help us down the road.
Drake, football's such an emotional game, and then you get the guys going down. Mike Grable talked about being with Jelani on the FaceTime in the locker room. How would you sort of describe your emotions right now with everything that happened?
Yeah, you feel empty. You're playing so hard for everybody around you. Thoughts of Jelani and what he's going through. Love Jelani, and I think, like you said, there's so many different things. Different things coming at you, and that's what's cool about this game. Such a team sport. So many guys rally around to play for each other, play for one another. Laugh and create good times, and realize how blessed we are, and thank the good Lord for just giving a chance to play this game and go out there and battle.
Drake, it seemed like they sensed some pressure from the secondary acting today. Was that at all surprising to see them put you a little bit like that?
Yeah, no. I mean, I think they had they had some good stuff that I didn't do the right thing and didn't get us in the right look. So I got to be better. Got to be better at the line of scrimmage. Got to be better. Credit to them for catching us some. And like I said, I think I had to do my part and help us play cleaner football and punched it down there in the red zone. And I take that to heart, and I'm gonna be better.
Did you feel like the ball was coming out differently on some of the misses early in the game?
Not that I can think of. Sometimes just not trusting it and just gotta let it go. That's when I'm throwing it best and on time and feeling it the best. So I know I wasn't very accurate early on, and found a groove, and just head back to the basics.
What are you able to do to find Hunter so often today, and how big was he for you, and coming through time to time?
Yeah, I think the biggest thing is it's a new guy every week. It could be since whatever week with Hunter, stepping up, and he's a great player in this league. Him and Hoop, they give us a 1-2 punch at the tight end position to run the football, be in the passing game. They do a great job, and Hunter, he's Mr. Consistent. He's every week.
When you aren't as accurate as you usually are, does it feel strange to you? Do you wonder what's going on here?
No, just get back to the little things, the fundamentals, and got to get another throw and just get a live rep to get back on it, and you feel fine. So it's one of the things that happens, and I think I don't really think it's a big deal. I think just got to get back in the groove.
Final question. Drake, you had referred to the offensive line, I think, as the heartbeat of the team recently, just with Jared and Will going out. Just sort of, what do you know about that group that makes you feel like?
Yeah, I think they have a lot of fun in that room. They care for each other. They're always laughing and hanging out. They hang outside of football. They go do things. They're just a tight knit group, and I'm proud to be the one behind the center with those guys, and just credit them for showing up every week and coming in here. You had I think Ben Brown came in, Velo came in, Marcus Bryant came in for a little bit. So those guys are just ready to go, and I'm just proud to have those guys blocking for me. Thank you.